the Caleb Williams conversation that I think only ratchets up a little bit because he hasn't won. The Bears haven't won since week one. Jayden Daniels just looked superb. He really did. And a wow factor that we thought we'd be seeing from Caleb Williams from jump, even though that might be an unfair expectation level. Bo Nix just won on the road as well. What are you hearing? What is the conversation about Caleb Williams in Chicago going into start 4 for him? Tom.
Rich, I went back after that Thursday night or Monday night performance by Jayden Daniels and looked at that quarterback thing that I write every year before the draft, where I talk to all the coaches, GMs, executive scouts, without using their names to get like honest, unvarnished opinions about players. And Caleb Williams was the number one quarterback. He was the consensus guy. The league quote in the Jayden Daniels section was from a scout who's got a good track record on this, who told me he would take Jayden Daniels if he had the number one pick. And his reasoning was because Jayden Daniels is more polished from the pocket, because Jayden Daniels seems to be on the ascent where Caleb's kind of been going flat over the last year in his college career. And because, in the scout's words, I think Jayden loves ball more. With Jayden Daniels, you're seeing that polish from the pocket. I mean, he is throwing dots with pressure on him. He's about to take a hit, and he's making plays from the pocket. With Caleb, you're kind of seeing some of the things you saw in college, which is that he'll make some hellacious plays outside the pocket. That one last week where he's rolling to his left and like contorts his body sideways and throws it like a shortstop to the open receiver. You look at that and you go, holy cow, he can make those throws. That's in there. The playmaking ability is in there. And it's not as if, understanding the offense and things like that is beyond him, but just the regular plays and the playing from the pocket and going through the processes, it's just not something that he had to do a whole lot in college. And you're seeing some of those bumps in the early going here. Last year we got not that far into the season and it was CJ Stroud lighting it up and Bryce Young was struggling, even though Bryce Young beat CJ Stroud.
That's right.
When those two went head to head here. And that's kind of the direction that it's gone as we move forward. A big question, throughout this process was how quickly was Caleb going to be able to really function and play within the confines of an offense? It's 3 games. It's a long season. He's not getting benched. But yeah, there's some things that need to be cleaned up here. I think that, Chicago and Caleb Williams, you have to put TBD behind that with Jayden Daniels and Washington right now, even though, again, it's 3 games, it's early. You got a dude who looks pretty special. It doesn't look too big for him. It looks right out of the gate like he can handle this. You still wonder about, how well is he going to slide? The slide's a work in progress, but in terms of not putting himself in harm's way, he's done a good job of that. And he has shown how good he is in the pocket. I'm not surprised that Jayden Daniels is doing what he's doing. I'm just surprised he's doing it with the consistency, the throw to McLaurin and the plays that he made in that game. It's been cool to watch. It's the perfect coaches for him. Dan Quinn seems to have wrapped his arms around him. Cliff's running the right offense for him. It's been really good out of the gate.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.